Namaste. In this yin yoga class we focus on very deep relaxation, and we will work against anxiety and fear, because anxiety and fear they manifest in our bodies as a tension, especially in the shoulders, in the lower back and in the hips. So we will focus on these parts of the body. And also when we feel fear, we make a round back and we try to protect ourselves. We make this motion, so we will do some forward bends, and also we will do some inversions to calming the mind. And the last thing, we will focus and try to balance our kidney chi, because the kidney, in the kidney meridian, this pathway where the prana is flowing, they say, according to the traditional Chinese medicine, that in the kidney chi is the home of fear, but also home of deep wisdom. So if we sit with the fear and accept it and observe it, then we might have some deep, wise insights. So let's try it. Lie down on your back, please, and close your eyes for a moment. If you want, you can put your palms on your belly and just observe your natural breath. Observe your belly, how it moves with every inhalation and every exhalation. And just observe. How is your breath now? Is it deep or shallow, long or short? Try to describe it for yourself. And we will try to lengthen our breath. We will practice abdominal breathing. So as you inhale, you take a deep breath in your belly, and your belly bulges up a little bit. Hold the breath for a moment, and then slowly and completely exhale from your belly. And again, take a deep breath in your belly. Hold for a second, and then slowly exhale completely. And then continue in your own pace. Your breath can be audible, at least for yourself, that you hear yourself breathing, inhale and exhale. It's a very soothing kind of breathing, and it brings an extra oxygen in your body, in your brain, removes the tension in your muscles. Try to make the breath as long as possible and slow. Very nice. And then stop this breathing and breathe normally again. You will notice that your breath is longer than at the beginning. And then slowly turn to one side and very slowly come to a sitting position. Let your eyes closed. Make sure your back is straight. Your abdomen muscles and face muscles are relaxed. And we start every session with a mantra. Today it is Shanti mantra, which means peace mantra. And it says, it's about the student and about the teacher, and it says they are the same actually. And it says, may the supreme power or God or universe or however you like to call it, may that protect us both and may it nourish us both. May we work together, uniting our strength. May our learnings be luminous to each other, and may there be only peace, peace and peace. If you know this mantra, you can chant with me, otherwise you can just listen to the Sanskrit words. Sahana vavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahe, tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And then you can open your eyes and inhale, stretch your arms towards the ceiling, and then slowly bring them down. And again, inhale, and slowly exhale. Try to stretch your upper body as you inhale. And then stay here, interlock your fingers. You can turn your palms towards the ceiling and then stretch your upper body as much as possible. And breathe normally. And then lower your right arm down towards the ground and bend towards the left so that you feel the left side of your body. We are stretching and stimulating the gallbladder meridian. And then inhale, and again bring the left arm down, bend towards the left side, as deep as you can. Look towards the ceiling. You feel the right side of your body. And then come to the middle. And now take your arms in front of your chest and then make a round back. Look towards your navel as you want to protect yourself. You want to protect your abdomen. And then inhale, straighten your spine and open your arms, open your heart. Bring the arms as close as possible that the shoulder blades almost touch each other. And then as you exhale, again make a round back, look towards your navel, suck it in, protect yourself, your front side of the body. And then inhale, open your arms. And one more time, exhale, make a round back. And inhale. Very nice. Now you can change your sitting position if you want. You can sit in Vajrasana on your heels. And even if it's okay for you, you can tuck your toes under so that you really sit on the balls of your feet, if it's possible. Some people can't do it. If you can, it's nice because it strengthens the ankles and you open your toes. They say open toes, open mind, so try to open your toes. If it's painful, then you can sit down on your heels. And then we will stretch the neck, so bring your right ear towards the right shoulder. You can also put your right hand on the head and bring your left arm behind your back so that we intensify the stretching on the left side. Hey Vashi. And breathe normally. Just feel the stretching on the left side. And then inhale and come to the middle and change the sides. Bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Put your left hand on your head. Right arm behind you. Stretch the right side of your body, of your neck. In yoga we always try to find the edge, our own edge, where we feel some stretching or compression. It's different by anybody. And then inhale and come to the middle. And now take your arms in front of you, cross them, bend the elbows, bring the palms together, and then lift your elbows a little bit more so that you feel the space between your shoulder blades. And if you can, drop your head back so that you can watch the ceiling, or you can close your eyes and you feel the front side of your neck. We are, with this position, we give our thyroid a massage, stretching. And then come to the middle. You can change your arms again, cross them, bend palms together, lift the elbows, and now bring your chin towards the chest. Let you feel the back side of your neck and also the space between your shoulder blades. We want to stretch them. We want that the fear from this part of the body goes away. Very nice. And then release. If you sit on your, of the balls of your feet, you can sit down on your heels, and we will press some points. Sometimes we press the acupressure points. This time it will be 2 points against fear. I will just turn that you see it. It's 1 centimeter below your skull. On both sides of the spine there is a depression. You can feel it, and you can press your fingers, thumbs or whatever finger, find these 2 points and press it quite firmly, that you feel something. This point is known as a point against fear and timidness, and also if you are exhausted or if you suffer from lack of sleep, you can press this point. It's not kidney meridian, it's bladder meridian, but these two work together. And they also say that the bladder meridian help us adapt to the circumstances of the life. So press these points for a moment. And then release. Nice. The next one is cat and cow. You already know. Come on your fours so that your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. And then first we will do this protective posture so that we round the back, look towards the navel, feel the space between the shoulder blades. And then as you inhale, arch your back. Look up towards the ceiling. And again, exhale. Suck your navel in. And inhale. The counter position. And one more time. Exhale. Look towards your navel. And inhale, arch your back, look up. Nice. And then come to the middle, and we walk the hands forward as far as we can. Your buttocks stays above the knees. And you come down, down, down. And if you can put your chin on the ground, that's perfect, it's the final position. If you can't do it, you can take something and put your head on the bolster or a block or a cushion, whatever you have. We stretch the chest muscles and shoulders, also relieving for the lower back, soothing and calming. It's called melting heart. So stay here for a moment, deep breathing. Try to breathe really deeply, deeper as usual. And then slowly release and sit back on your heels. Your arms can be still stretched forward, and you just come down in the child's pose. If possible, then you put your forehead on the ground. Your arms can stay like this, or you can bring them along the body, whatever feels good. If you want, you can spread your knees a little bit and stay in this position. This position is very good against anxiety and fear. We protect ourselves. You shouldn't feel any pain in this position. Just breathe. And then slowly come up with your upper body. Very slowly, and come to sitting again. We will do butterfly. So you can bring your feet together and really close to your body, as close as possible. If you feel that your hips are tilting back, then you sit a little bit higher. You can take a block or something and sit higher. And then make a round back again. We want to protect the front of our body, so make a round back and try to come as deep as you can. You can just drop your head, or you can take your head in the hands. You can use a block, put your forehead on the block, whatever feels good for you. You shouldn't feel any lower back pain. If you feel pain in lower back, then you must straighten your upper body, and also your knees must be okay. If it's too painful, then you come a little bit far away from your body. In this position, we stretch the adductor muscles in the inner side of the thighs. We relieve the lower back. It's also good against urinary problems. So just stay here for a moment. Observe your thoughts and your emotions. We open the groins, which is good in this part of the body. The kidney meridian is running through, and also lower back, in the lower back region. Stay here in this position. Keep your eyes closed. and breathe. And then slowly come back, bring your knees together and then place your feet on the ground. We will do tabletop position, the counter position. So bring your hands behind your back and just lift up your pelvis. You can drop your head back and stay for a moment. And then slowly come back. The next position is called half butterfly. So we draw one foot in again towards the body and then stretch the other one towards the side. And again, as before, we just make a round back, walk the hands forward and come as deep as you can with your round back. Again, you can place your forehead on something if you want and relax here. In this position, as you feel probably, we stretch the ligaments along the spine and we also relieve the lower back. We also stimulate kidney and liver. You shouldn't feel any pain in the lower back. If you feel pain, then you must come up. So we stay for a moment. This is the time when you can observe your emotions and your thoughts. You have the time and space for it. And then slowly release and come up. And we change the sides. So stretch the right leg and bend the left. And again the same. If you don't feel any pain in your lower back, then fold forward. Close your eyes and be with you. Observe yourself. Your right leg can be stretched as you feel we are stretching the whole, like the back side of the leg. If it's too much, you can bend it and put something under your knee. Try what is good for you. We stay 30 seconds more. And then slowly come back to sitting. You can place your feet again in front of you. We will do some windshield wipers, which is the inner rotation of the hips. So we can relieve the hips. Okay. The next position is called square, and it's a little bit tricky. It's a deep hip opener. You can cross your legs. There are more variations. The first variation is that you just cross your legs and then again bend forward, and at some point you will feel your hips. If it's too easy for you, then you can bring your right ankle on the left thigh, just under the knee. Flex your feet to protect the knees. If you want, you can put something under the right knee if it's not down like mine, which is okay because every skeleton is different. So you can put something under your right knee if you want, a blanket or yoga mat, or you can just leave it, whatever. Flex the feet and then again make a round back, and then come with your arms in front of your knees and bend forward so deep that you really feel the hips. This is a hip opener, very deep, sometimes painful, and but it works very well. As you know, our emotions are stored all over the body, and lots of the emotions are stored in the hips. And with these asanas, we trigger these emotions, and sometimes they really come up. So in the hips, there is, for example, fear stored or anger. So some people become angry when they do this position. Just observe yourself, and whatever comes up, just observe and accept. Don't change anything, don't judge, and don't escape. Just breathe and observe yourself. You shouldn't feel your lower back and your knees. They must be okay in this position. What you feel are your hips, which is okay. This is what we want. If it's too much, you feel it's too much, you can exhale through your mouth. But don't escape. We are used that we escape when we don't feel comfortable that we go to some other things like food or alcohol or Facebook, but it's good to observe and stay there, be with your emotion, whatever emotion it is. And then slowly come up and very slowly release your legs. It might be a little bit painful. And then take your feet, and again you can do some windshield wipers. It's the counter position, inner rotation of the hips. You can shake your legs a little bit. Yes. And then we will change the sides. So you can either again cross your legs the other way around, or you can put your left ankle on the right thigh. Again, you can put something under your left knee. Flex the feet to protect the knees. And again, fold forward and take whatever you need. Lie down. You can also hold your head in your hands. Close your eyes and take the time to observe yourself. Sit with the discomfort and feel it. Don't escape. The only pain what you feel is in your hips. Otherwise, you must straighten your upper body if you feel lower back pain. Deep breath. Breathe deeply and observe. Whatever emotions come, everything is fine. Just accept them and observe them. You can exhale through your mouth. Stay 20 seconds more. And then slowly, slowly come up again and put your feet on the ground. Again, you can shake your legs or do some windshield wipers on both sides. And then come on your feet. This is the squat position, which you already know. You can press your palms together and then press your elbows against your knees and knees against the elbows. The back is straight. So releasing for the lower back, opening the groins. Good against menstrual cramps also. And then bring your palms on the ground, both of them completely, and both feet are on the ground, and then slowly, slowly come up, but stay with your hands and with your feet on the ground. It's called Uttanasana, forward bend. If you can't stretch your legs completely, it's fine, they can be bent, but make sure that your palms and your feet are on the ground. Drop your head down. It's a very grounding position. We connect to the earth with four parts of our body. Protective and grounding position. Very calming also. The head is below the heart, which has a soothing effect on the mind. Feel the floor under your feet and your hands. And then slowly come down, drop your knees on the ground, come again on your fours. The next position is again a hip opener, a deep hip opener. It's called sleeping swan. So you bring your right foot between your hands and then walk it to the left, and then drop your right knee on the ground. If the shin is parallel to the edge of the mat, then it's perfect, but it doesn't have to be. You can flex your foot again to protect your knee, and then slide the back knee behind you as far as you can. And then you can stay here. Your hips are looking forward, and you can stay here. You should feel some stretching on the right buttocks, and we also stretch the quadriceps on the left side and the hip flexors. You can go down, you can go on your elbows, you can take a bolster, lie down on your bolster, and just relax. The only part of the body which you feel is your right hip and left thigh. No pain in the lower back, no pain in the knees. And again, observe yourself. hip opener, again triggering the emotions in the hips, the fear, the anxiety. And the yin yogis say we come to the wisdom only if we are with the fear, if we sit with the fear and observe it. And then slowly release this position. Very slowly come up. You can come in the dog if you want to release the legs, the hips. You can make some steps here. You can shake your legs, especially the right leg. And then we will change the sides. So again, come on your knees. And then bring the left foot between your hands. Walk it towards the right side. And then drop the left knee on the ground. Flex the left foot. Slide the right knee away from you. And then you can stay here. Or you can come down on your elbows. Or you just drop your head down, or put your forehead on the ground or on the cushion, and feel the deep stretching on the left side and on the right thigh. Close your eyes and just relax for a moment. The yin yogis say the right position starts when you want to leave it. So if you feel like you want to leave the position, then stay and observe why you want to leave, to escape. And then slowly again come up. You can again shake your legs, come in the dog. make some steps. And then, if you are okay, if you feel it's fine, there is no electricity in India, it's normal, which is quite nice. You can find a wall, because the next position is at the wall, legs up to the wall. So you can bring your mat towards the wall, towards a wardrobe, whatever. And then bring your buttocks towards the wall as close as possible. And just lift your legs. And then lie down comfortably on the ground. Your palms are facing up. And you can stay here. If you feel any pain, you can put something under your buttocks, like a cushion or a blanket. It's a little bit more intense because then your pelvis is higher. Or you just stay here. This position is very good for calming and soothing, for the nervous system. And also if you have been running the whole day or standing and your ankles are swollen, your legs are painful, then you can come in this position and stay here for 20 minutes. It reverses the blood flow towards the brain, which is soothing. Close your eyes. And enjoy, relax. You can stay in this position how long you want and at home. Now we will release this position because we will do some more asanas, but you can continue afterwards in Viparita Karani. So just now lie down on your back, away from the wall. The next position is called reclining twist. It's a twist, which is also very good for the spine and for the organs in the abdomen. You just bend your knees. You can first hug your knees and press them on your chest. And then open your arms to the sides and bring your knees towards the right side. Make sure that your shoulders stay on the ground and then turn your head towards the left. You can stay in this position. If you want some more stretching, then you just stretch both legs. First the bottom leg, the right leg, and then you can stretch the left leg. You can even grasp your big toe with your right hand. The leg can be slightly bent, or you try to stretch it completely. In this position we stretch the muscles and the tissues, IT band on the left leg, relieving the lower back. And then bend the knee, the left knee, and bring the knees again in the middle. You can again press the knees on your chest for a moment, and then we just change the side. So bring your both knees towards the left, spread your arms, look towards the right. And again, if you want, you can stretch your legs, grasp your right big thumb, look towards the right, and just enjoy. If you have a dog, you can give him a kiss. Come here. Put him. And then come to the middle with your knees. And then we will finish we are almost at the end. We just want to stretch the sides of our bodies. So bring your hips towards the right side, and then bring your arms over your head and bring them towards the left side, and also your feet. You can put your right ankle on the left, your both buttocks stay on the ground, and we stretch the right side of the body. If we feel fear, then we tend to round our backs. So now it's the possibility to stretch them again. Stretch the muscles between the ribs, chest muscles. And then come to the middle and change the sides. So put your pelvis towards the left side and your hands and your feet towards the right. Your left ankle lies on the right if it's possible. And we stretch the left side of the body. And then again, come in the middle. And the last asana is called fish, for opening the heart, opening the chest region. So bring your elbows on the ground and put your weight on the elbows. The elbows are close as possible to each other. And then lift your chest and drop your head down, either on the ground completely, the crown of your head is on the ground, or just it's hanging in the air. We stretch the front side of the neck, massaging the thyroid region. Opening the heart. Very nice. And then slowly come back. You can put your chin, press your chin on your chest, counter position. Move your head from right to left and the other way around. And now just lie down in Savasana, in the relaxation. You can spread your legs a little bit more and your arms. Close your eyes. Palms are facing up. Just relax. Let the prana come back to its place. And relax. slowly come back in your body. You can move your fingers and toes. You can stretch a little bit. Circle your wrists and ankles. And then very slowly bring your legs together. Turn towards the right side. And very slowly come back to a sitting position with your eyes closed. We will do one pranayama. It is called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, which is very calming and soothing, balancing the nervous system. So your left hand is in chin mudra. It means your thumb and index finger are touching each other. And then with your right thumb, you close your right nostril. And then inhale through your left nostril deeply. With the ring finger, close the left nostril. Open the right. And very slowly exhale. And then slowly inhale through the right. Close the nostril. Open the left. And slowly and completely exhale through the left. And now continue in your own pace. Inhale through the left. And then close and exhale through the right. Continue and do a couple of rounds on your own. As slow as possible, as deep as possible. And then as you finish exhaling through your left nostril, then put your hands on your knees again. Just observe yourself, your breath. You can join your palms together in front of your chest, and at this moment you can thank yourself for this time you've been given you, and you can thank to anything, anybody, what you want, to the universe, something which is bigger than you. Express your gratitude for everything. Keep your calmness, keep your inner peace. Namaste.